la mujer, la joya, el jabón. Hola, yo estaba practicando cómo pronunciar la letra J en español. I was just practicing how to pronounce the letter J in Spanish. Yes, that's right. J and not the letter H. H. En español no se pronuncia la letra H. In Spanish, you don't pronounce the letter H. Bienvenidos nuevamente a todos a mi canal, Spanish Blueprints. My name is Joshua, and this channel is dedicated to guiding you during your Spanish learning journey. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you how you can master the silent H in Spanish. Let me know in the comment section below if you knew that the J sound in Spanish, la Jota, made the H sound, which you would normally hear in English. If you enjoy this video and you find value in it, please give it a thumbs up. So this is one of those pronunciation rules that can be extremely challenging for a Spanish learner, and especially if you're an English speaker, because when you start to hear the H sound, your brain automatically wants to connect that to H, la H en español, pero no se puede hacerlo. You have to connect it to J, la Jota, because the Jota is what's going to be making that H sound in Spanish. So we need to make sure that we're very focused and conscious when we're speaking the J sound, la Jota en español, and when we're hearing it as well. So we can create this new connection and we can disconnect the old one that would be with the English language. So that is a big aspect of when you are learning Spanish, is that you're going to be gaining a lot of new grammar rules, and they might mix up with your native tongue. So depending on what grammar rule it is, there could be a big battle between you trying to use your native language grammar and the Spanish grammar at the same time. And this is a very common mistake for Spanish learners. For me, I make it all the time. I'm always thinking about the H when I should be thinking about the J. La H y la Jota. So one of the best ways to make sure that this rule sticks in your head is basically through exposure. So the more that you're listening to Spanish words and writing them down and using them in conversations that contain J's and H, that's going to solidify it more in your head. Okay, es la hora de practicar. I'm going to show you some Spanish words that have H and J in them so you can have a visual aid of how they're different. Now, let's do some practice with these Spanish words that we have here that contain the letters J, la Jota, and H, la H. First up here, we have for ice, we have hielo. Hielo, hielo. So we're not going to pronounce the H here. Hielo. Next, we have hamburguesa for hamburger. This is a fun one. Hamburguesa. And it's another one where we're not going to pronounce the H there. It's silent. Hamburguesa. Then next up, we have marijuana. This one's very difficult as well because of the location of the H. So it's in the middle. So our brain wants us to pronounce that H in the middle because how else would you pronounce this word, right? But we have to make that connection in our brain that this is silent and that we have to say this all together. So marijuana. No, it's marijuana or marijuana, pero we're going to say marijuana, marijuana. Next, we have hurricane in English, and in Spanish, we're going to say huracán, huracán, and not hurricane, huracán, which is very similar to hurricane. So that's why it makes it even more difficult. And we're kind of making that connection there in our brains, like, oh, that sounds exactly like the English word. So I would like to say hurricane, but nope. We're going to start with u and say huracán, huracán. Next up, we have huérfano, huérfano, huérfano. Not huérfano, but huérfano. Next up, one of my favorite words in Spanish that has tripped me up so much and it has taken me a long time to say. For pillow in English, in Spanish, we have almohada. To me, this one's about like 5 times harder because the H being in the middle, and then also this word in general is fairly difficult to say. So it looks, even if we omit the H, like we would want to say almo, and then ada. Almo, then ada. But we have to put it all together to make one fluid word. So, almohada. Almohada. Next up, we have vehículo. 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 Not going to pronounce the H. No se pronuncia for vehicle. And this one, as you can see as well, it looks fairly similar to vehicle. And that's why our brain is going to be like, all right, this one's also vehiculo or vehiculo or something like that. But no, we have to train our brains to think in Spanish. So this is just going to be vehículo. Vehículo. Next up, we have ahora. This one I've always messed up as well. Ahora. Ahora. It's not ahora, but it's ahora. I've had to get help from many of my Spanish-speaking friends to pronounce this correctly. Just because of this letter combination here, it was very difficult for my mouth to make the movements correctly. Ahora. Ahora. All right, so that's what we have for the Spanish words that have H. Now we're going to move on to the Spanish words that have J's, that have that H sound that we would normally indicate an H by in English. So, starting off with woman, we have mujer. Mujer. Then a piece of jewelry in English means joya in Spanish. Joya. Joya. Next up, soap. In Spanish, we're going to say jabón. Jabón. Then for Thursday, we're going to say jueves. Jueves. All right, let's do a little bit more practice and see if you can pronounce all these Spanish words on your own. Hielo. Hielo. All right, good. Next, for hamburger, how do you pronounce this in Spanish? Hamburguesa. Hamburguesa, not hamburguesa. Then this one, how do we pronounce this? Marihuana. Marihuana. All right, next for hurricane, how do we pronounce this? Huracán. Huracán. Next up, huérfano. Huérfano. Then for pillow, almohada. Almohada. Well, up to the top here, vehículo. Vehículo. Then we have ahora. All right, let's go to the J sound now. Mujer for woman. For piece of jewelry, we have joya. Then soap, we have jabón. Jabón. And then for Thursday, we have jueves. Jueves. Well, it turns out that the H in Spanish is not always silent. Que confuso. Let's see some examples. Here are some instances where we're actually going to pronounce the H. So funny enough, the way that we pronounce H in Spanish is H. H. So it does have that H there, and we pronounce it. So H. And then to ancho. So in this word, we're not going to say anso or anco or nothing like that, but we're actually going to give this H a sound. So ancho, ancho. And then next, for the word goat, in Spanish, we have chivo, chivo. So it's not cibo, but chivo. Last, we have 80, and 80 in English translated to Spanish is ochenta. Ochenta. Okay, mis amigos, what did you think? On a scale from 1 to 10, how difficult was it to not pronounce the H in Spanish? Now I hope it's clear how to differentiate between the J and the H in the Spanish language. Muchas gracias por ver este video. Hasta la próxima.